Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. What's going on, Tar Heel family? It's Coach Gary, or Coach GTV, and we got the Tar Heels welcoming the Syracuse Orange. It's the Syracuse Orange and not the Syracuse Orange men anymore, with the new head coach, because Coach Boeheim no longer coaching. Coach Adrian Autry in the house today. But big picture is number 7 North Carolina trying to go 5-0 in conference. You know what I'm saying, everybody? So Tar Heel family, welcome to watch the game with me. Hopefully you can see it where you are. I'm looking at it on ESPN. So let's see what the Tar Heels can do today. Before we do that, let's take a look. We're taking a little look at what matchup predictor is saying here, and you guys that watch the broadcast, that hang out with me, you know I hate this. Matchup predictor is giving this 91% to the Tar Heels and only 9% to Syracuse. So usually when that happens right there, it's a struggle. All right, it's a struggle. Now, do I believe the Tar Heels can win this one? Yes, I do. I guess it's a little omen or a little superstition. Now, I always look at matchup predictor, but when it says something like this, don't trust it. This is a new Carolina team, but let's see what we got. Let's see how these this feng shui and how this spirit right here, or this match predictor, fares toward our new Carolina team. All right, so here we go. And Carolina gets the ball first.
Who's been talking defense for his entire 2+ seasons that he's been at the helm. And they're starting to be realized here now.
Carolina taking their time moving the ball around the perimeter. Kudo to the basket with the lay, and it's good.
Recognizing that with Armando Bacot getting so much attention, he was going to have an easy run to the layup, able to get it high off the ground.
Coming up a really nice floor game this week against NC State. As Carolina ran away with that one.
Hopefully we'll be able to get the graphic up on the screen. Syracuse misses. All right, doesn't look like we're going to get the graphic today. Not yet, anyway.
They can score with anybody, as mentioned, about 83 points a game, but defensively, Corey, they've held opponents below 60 3 consecutive games, and a miss from three-point land by Ingram.
All right, Ingram shoots a 3, he misses. And Syracuse with the rebound.
Syracuse starting lineup by CDW. Mintz gets 19 a game. Chris Bell makes 36% from 3.
Shot missed by Syracuse. Kudo gets it over to Davis. He gives it back to Kudo. Kudo, the floater, no good. And there is a foul going to be called. It's going to be Bacot's first. And that's going to be on Malik Brown. Malik Brown was fouled. What's up, Sean Crawley? Sean Crawley in the house. Smash that like button. Appreciate it.
University of North Carolina, they don't want Bacot getting in foul trouble in this first half. Dealt with that on Wednesday night in Raleigh.
Syracuse with the ball now. Ball still on the perimeter. Skip passes to Bell for a 3. Davis thought about the 3, turned it down, then took it again, missed it. Rebound Brown.
Bell comes away with it. Syracuse with 9 sophomores on their roster. Not a great shooting team. They only make 45%, 32% from the three-point line. Mintz on his first drive, denied by Bacot.
Mintz, one of the elder guys out there. Can't get all the way to the basket. Baycott with the defense.
2,000 points, but with that block shot, he's now only 2 away from 4th all-time at the University of North Carolina. And Armando Baycott's going to have one of those resumes that's unforgettable by the time he finishes his 5th season.
Across the board, you mentioned the 2,000 points. A very nice moment for him at midcourt before the game got underway, and also.
Hey guys, sorry about the graphic there in the middle. Hopefully, eventually, it will show the court.
On the move, here's Davis.
That was the plan.
The foul before the shot. He was with 8 on the shot.
But right now, it is what it is.
And he's hit by Judah Mintz, so pick up number 1.
Davis drives in. He hits fouled.
Aggressive early. A great start for him, especially in this building, can really spark his team into one of those very offensive nights we've seen.
Carolina gets in, they skip, pass it over to Carmack Ryan for 3. Carmack can't hit it. Baycott gets the rebound, and he scores. That's going to put Carolina up by 1.
Number 5 and White is going to be an offensive rebounding extraordinaire.
Taylor will pull up pop at the elbow, can't get it to go.
I think that was Taylor with the missed jump shot for Syracuse, and rebound Baycott. They try to get it into him. They do. He's too big right now, ladies and gentlemen. He's too big right now.
Well, with Naheem McLeod out, North Carolina is inside the Baycott for him to have a chance against Malik Brown, who has a 2-inch height advantage on, also outweighs on the inside.
This is Mintz. Mintz loses his footing. Rebound Baycott. Overhead pass to Carmack Ryan. Layup is no good, but he's fouled on the play. I think he gathered, you know what I'm saying, took those 2 long steps. That actually slows you down a little bit.
You and I went into the North Carolina Clemson game talking about R.J. Davis.
I think that's why he may have missed that layup. Let's see how the Tar Heels do with free throws today. Come on. Carmack Ryan misses the first.
I mean, that was one of the great defensive games Armando has played.
I just believe we could put games away also if we hit these free throws. Tar Heels K in the house. What's going on? Yes, sir. Go Heels. Carolina with the defense. Carmack Ryan pours in 2 more points. See, what I don't understand. Okay, I guess when coach sees or feels like there's a little bit of blood in the water, he'll throw that press on. Like, you know, last game against State, we never put a press on. Good drive and lay in by Syracuse, the Syracuse Orange. Now Ingram has it down on the box where he loves it. Spin off the glass, and it's good. And he flexes on him a little bit. 5-11, 15-40 left in the first. That's Mintz with the lay. It's tipped in by Brown. And Carolina gets up the court quickly. They swing it. Carmack Ryan. Oh, nice dump. Nice dump off Carmack Ryan to Washington for the lay. Carolina offense clicking right now. 7-13. Brown with the ball. He gets it over here to Mintz for Syracuse. Mintz has lost his footing a couple of times today. Starling fade away. Doesn't go. Rebound Washington. Outlet to Davis on the left side this time. Davis back to Cadeau. Ingram looked at the 3. They get it to Washington. Washington squares up. Get it out, Washington. Get it out. Good hustle by Davis to pick up that loose ball. And he is going to be fouled on the play. 14-36. 14-36 on the clock. Carolina in the lead right now. 7-13. I think we're going to have our first timeout.
You're such a good listener, Thomas. It makes me feel so special.
You are special. If you don't mind, if you could just...
This makes me feel really special, too, because, you know, Discover's giving me cash back on debit, not just credit.
Actually, Discover gives cash back on debit to everyone.
Everybody?
Everybody, if you could just...
What about Debbie John? All those years that I couldn't find my bike, it was in her garage. Like, she gets it.
If she has discovered cash back debit, please.
All right, so since we have that timeout, let's take a look at the box scores.
Get this right, and you get my free ticket to tonight's game. Who is my all-time favorite receiver?
Oh, Larry Fitzgerald.
Yes, Larry Fitzgerald.
Hey, I heard you got an extra ticket to the game tonight.
All right, for Syracuse, Brown has 2 points. Bell has 3. And it's going to be Starling, J.J. Starling with 2 points for North Carolina. Ingram has 2. Baycott has 4 points. Kudo has 2, scored the first 2 of the game. Carmack Ryan with 3, and off the bench, Washington has 2. Can Carolina keep their foot on the gas and just continue to pull away? I do like the way Coach threw that little full court press on them. It worked. I just wonder why. I wonder why he decides to put it on sometimes and then not. Like, I don't think we pressed State at all. I guess it just wasn't in the plans. Not in the plans. Maybe they saw something earlier that maybe State will beat a press really quick, so they decided not to run it, and it worked out because Carolina didn't have to put a press on. Full court press, that is. But yeah, I like when our defense is in it. Or in it at the beginning.
Reached out to me and said, "Hey, I want to come work out with you." Really? And that's who he is. You know, when you watch
Butterfly, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by. Sean Crowley in the house. What's going on?
He is a class clown. He's a guy.
I hope Elliot Kudo looks for his shot a little more, like in the NC State game, to keep the defense honest. Yeah, that will help too. Davis at the line hits his first.
Number 1 all-time in Carolina.
I appreciate that, Butterfly. Thanks for stopping by.
In the game he had against Clemson recently, hit 16 rebounds in that game. So it's odd to see him coming up.
And Davis hits both. And Carolina in the full court. Actually, it is a man-to-man full court is what it is.
Bounce right back. Carolina on top 57 on the orange.
So not quite a full court press. And Mintz, I think that is Mintz, steps out of bounds. Mintz hasn't got his game together yet.
Your jersey up there. I don't know the full criteria. I know it's ACC Player of the Year.
All right, 14-17 on the clock. Carolina with the ball down at their end. On the left side, Carmack Ryan finds Ingram. Ingram doesn't even look at the basket. Now he's thinking about backing down his man. Gets in the lane, step through, left-hand layup is no good. But Washington with the aggressive rebound and the putback for 2. Let's go, Carolina. Brown with the ball, he swings it over to Mintz. Mintz picks up his dribble, back to Brown. Brown deep in the paint, kicks it out. And Carmack Ryan's going to be called for a foul.
Harrison Ingram can't get it to go. Jalen Washington doing what is necessary for North Carolina bigs. You crash the offensive glass. You want to be special.
Sue
In the Carolina blue, this is
What's going on, Sue?
Washington able to get that done in 2 second chance points.
Thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate it so very much.
Pull-up is going to spin out.
These are a couple of friends that are in my, I call him my homeboy now, Valhalla. Valhalla's faithful butterfly is. Valhalla has helped me tremendously in this YouTube thing, and he is the man. If you guys knew any of my guys, any new people in here have never checked out Valhalla Sports Talk, go check him out. He has the best graphics in the game. All right, Syracuse swinging the ball around, going strong to the basket, fouled off the glass, and it is no good, but Ingram fouls. And that's going to send Syracuse to the line. It's 7-19 right now, ladies and gentlemen. Carolina able to find their offense here at home. And right now keeping Syracuse under double digits. Some of the old school Tar Heels in attendance. Right, I just saw George Lynch.
That has been the struggle for Hubert Davis over the first 2.5
and there, what's his name? Just finished playing for the Charlotte Hornets 2 years ago. My man right there. I can't even think of his name. Williams. All right. Missed free throw. Rebound by Armando Baycott, but it is knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say it's going to stay here.
Have to do to be successful. They're executing it very well right now.
You mentioned that schedule. Arkansas, Tennessee, UConn, Kentucky, Oklahoma, Clemson, all in the top.
So Clemson keeps the ball on this end. They throw it away. Davis with the ball is going to step through. And the layup, I don't know if they're going to count it or not. No, the foul was on the floor. But we knew what was coming. And Carolina with a little bit of a different drip there, a little bit of different design there with the triangle on the bottom of the shorts instead of the Argyle. The traditional Argyle
Can hit a three-pointer.
design.
Not necessarily a forte for Syracuse.
Carolina to reset the inbound play. They get it into Baycott. Back to Davis. They swing it.
Duke and Virginia in conference play.
Trimble in the corner. They find Baycott. He's double teamed. It's going to be a turnover.
It's the first ACC game for the new head coach.
Wojcik in the game. Well, Mensa's having to try very, very hard to get anything, and a foul's going to be called.
Former teammate of yours, by the way, Red Autry.
Yeah, Red, one of the 4 ACC alumni coaching at their alma mater alongside Kenny Payne and Hubert Davis.
And I thought I knew Adrian Autry. Thought I'd heard that name before.
Shire that still has their hair. Everyone else going with the lower cut nowadays, and I understand it completely. My guy Red going with the bald head.
And Hubert can pretty much make the same.
Hubert will be in that club eventually, just like me. Davis up the left side. It is 10-19. Another turnover by the Tar Heels. Look like they're getting a little bit sloppy. Copeland to the basket. Layup. No good, but it's tipped until Withers says, hey, enough of this. And he snatches the rebound, but a foul is going to be called. I think that was going to be called on Cuff.
You guys being teammates on this particular group now, there you are.
That's both of us about 40 pounds ago. Let's start with that. And of course, in the far left corner would be one Roy Williams, who was our head coach. On the first segment of that trip, we actually had training camp in Lawrence.
Davis brings the ball down on the right. He shoots a three. Davis way off. Rebound Cuff.
Davis with the miss. How did that team do?
Copeland has been no, that is Mintz. He might even be pushing it. Let's go, Withers. Trimble now down the court. Wojcik for three. Never shoots a three. He misses. Carolina has gone cold. And Copeland has just decided, he and Mintz have just decided, we're going to do something about this. And they are attacking the basket. Another timeout on the floor. right, right now it is with 11 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock. It is 10-19. Carolina still in the lead, boy. But I tell you what, I can't say momentum has changed, but it's a lot harder for Carolina to score here.
Let's get them over with.
And we'll see if it continues. Yes, Sean Crowley, we are getting a little sloppy. But let's hope we settle down here.
Under the civil rights movement, R.J. Davis of North Carolina, that's a tattoo of Malcolm X. Dr. King and Malcolm X only met one time, 1964, in Washington, D.C. Some notes about Dr. King. Many may not know this. His birth name was Michael King, but changed at 28 years old to Martin Luther King Jr.
I'm the one of the many that did not know that.
Copeland turns out, no, that's Mintz, turns down the three, gets it out the cuff for three. It's off the mark. Withers with the rebound. He decides to bring it out. Gets it down to Trimble. Now Kudo kicks it. Davis for three. Davis hits a three. They need to cut down on the unforced turnovers and getting better shot selection. We've had 3 empty trips in a row. We did. That last one was a good one there. Copeland, excuse me, that's Mintz. Mintz off the glass. He's going to keep trying till he scores, and he finally does. Didn't want to see that ball go through the basket early for Mintz. Baycock now swings it to Davis. Davis gets Withers off the baseline. He skip passes to Trimble. Trimble goes to the basket, and it did open up. No defense right there. Took advantage of what they gave him in Trimble for 2. Now this is Copeland bringing it down for Syracuse on the right side. I'm not sure what 55's name is, Nemo or something like that. Anyway, he misses it. Screen set by Withers. Back to Withers. Withers is fouled by number 55.
To the miss, getting to the sweet spot, but does a great job of pulling up, going to the mid-range, not trying to get to the rim and getting the offensive foul. Did the ball movement, getting it out of the
Hema. Hema is his name.
Does a great job sealing off Hema, giving Seth Trimble an easy
5 people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Michael Smitty made it in. What's going on, Michael Smitty?
Where he's supposed to actually dump.
Watching from work.
There will be a conversation.
I hear you, Michael. Michael is one of the UNC family, Carolina family, Carolina fam. I'm trying to make some shirts, guys. I'm trying to make some shirts with what is it? NC fam on it or something like that.
Your phone blows up, which it does about 90.
But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Michael Smitty, don't get in trouble watching at work. We're going to try to do you justice there, big guy.
Carolina, nice lift off the bench, gets a big hug.
It's 12:26 right now. 10 minutes and 13 seconds left in the first half. Carolina in the lead.
You see one of the things they're doing, trying to keep the basketball in their hands.
Syracuse Copeland brings it down. He gets it to Brown up top. They swing it.
Looking for an answer. Williams straight off.
Williams shoots from the top of the key, misses. Rebound Ingram. He gets it to Cadeau. Cadeau brings it down on the right side. Back to Ingram. He swings it to Carmack Ryan on the left. They get it down to Baycott. The double team goes away. Baycott goes to work. 2 points. Reverse layup.
28-12.
Mintz brings it down right now. Looks like he wants to score, doesn't want to give it up, but somebody's going to have to move. Mintz shoots a 3. He's fouled on 3-point shots.
Trying a three-pointer.
And I think that may have been Baycott way out there. Man, it's getting to the point where, like, if somebody shoots a 3 in front of you, the best thing to do is just stand there with your hands up. Let them come down and then box out. Because if you jump or anything, they're going to call a foul on you. I mean, that's one thing that they're really looking at a lot as referees, if you ask me. Mintz misses the first. It's 12-28, 9 minutes and 38 seconds left in the first.
Their ESPN schedule today featuring these two. Number 6, Kentucky taking on Texas A&M. Arkansas and Florida after that.
And Mintz hits the second of 3. Yeah, in the pros, it's like big time. I watched the Charlotte Hornets play last night, and we've got 2 fouls where somebody's shooting a free throw and you don't let them come down and they turn their ankle a little bit. They're going to call that a flagrant foul. Carmack Ryan goes out the corner and gets it back to try to get it back to Cadeau. He did get it back to Cadeau, and Cadeau got it immediately to Washington, who wasn't looking. Should have been looking because he was wide open. The ball actually hit Washington and actually went out on Syracuse. So it's still going to be Carolina ball.
Good fortune for the Tar Heels to be able to maintain that possession.
We're now looking at 9 minutes and 22 seconds. Carolina is in the lead, 14-28.
These are great teams. They went to 3 consecutive Final Fours.
A little stoppage of play on the court right now.
Celtics.
Oh, yes. One of my favorite. By the way, he won the Emmy for the record. So he was known very much as Charlie Scott.
Yeah. And that's how we refer to Charles Scott.
Not sure what the holdup is.
This is 10, 12.
But while they get everything squared away, once again, I'd like to thank everyone who has stopped by. Thank you guys for stopping by the channel and leaving comments in the chat. And for those who've hit that like button, this is for you. Ryan gets it to Trimble, back to Carmack. Cadeau takes a long 3. It's short. It's volleyballed around, and Copeland comes out of the pile with him. Now Mintz with it. He shoots an elbow shot. Off balance. He's on the floor again, but Ingram gets it. Gets it to Carmack Ryan. Wide open jumper for Trimble is good. It's a 3. 14-38 right now, ladies and gentlemen, with 8 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock. North Carolina in the lead. A turnover. A turnover for Syracuse. And then Carolina comes back on the other end, and Trimble falls. So it's a turnover for Carolina. And Syracuse scores on the other end. Carolina gets the ball back on this end, and Ingram steps behind the 3-point line, and he shoots One that is beautifully constructed and finds its way into the basket. Carolina at another timeout. 16-34. Let's go Heels.
Rash of moderate to severe eczema disrupts my skin night and day. Despite treatment, it's still not under control. But now I have Rinvoq. Rinvoq is a once daily pill that reduces the
Box scores look like this. Brown for Syracuse has 2 points. Bell has 3. Mintz with 6 points. Starling has 2. And off the bench, Williams with 1 and Copeland with 2. For North Carolina, Ingram has 5 points. Baycott with 6. Kudo has 2. Davis, that's R.J. Davis with 5 points. Carmack Ryan with 4. And the bench doing a great job right now. Washington and Withers both have 4. Trimble with 5. Carolina shooting the ball. Probably the highest percentage I've seen them shoot all year, 61.9% to Syracuse's 25%. 3-point shooting, Carolina and Syracuse exactly the same, 33.3%. Syracuse has hit 1 out of 3, Carolina 3 out of 9. Free throw shooting, Carolina at 83.3%. They are 5 of 6, only missed 1. And Syracuse 71.4, and then let's go down to the turnovers. Carolina has 3, Syracuse 5. And once again, everyone, I'm sorry the graphic is not showing up right now, but who knows, it may show up in the second half. I like to see the court graphic, but I can't get it right now for some reason. We'll see if we can work on that at halftime.
They had a spectacular relationship.
I know you're a history major, so you know.
Keep putting down the heels, and yes, a little sloppy at times. The guys are playing back. Foul, Mondo, that gets you to the bench. Withers, great job off the bench. Keep it up. Steph Trimble has really stepped up his game this year. Yeah, he has. He really has. I don't know what you see. I think he was a great defensive player last year anyway. I think he's made a conscious effort to attack the basket when he has a chance using his athletic ability. Brown's going to be called for a travel for Syracuse. It's a turnover. 7 minutes, 58 seconds
That's all Tar Heels early.
on the clock. 16 34 is the score. Carolina with the lead.
They have 13 off the bench, 13 points so far in this game.
Guys doing a little bit more commentating today for my dude Michael Smitty, listening at work. I don't know if he can see the game. Oh, Kudo with a no-look dime to Ingram under the basket for the lay.
NC State this week, 11.6.
Brown with the ball for Syracuse. He gets it over to the left side to Copeland. Copeland tried to get it back to Brown. It's a turnover. Washington with the steal. Trimble brings it down. He's on the right side. Now he gets it to Cadeau. Cadeau back to Trimble. He shoots a three. It's off the mark and it goes out of bounds.
Syracuse coming out of the timeout in the zone, and you see immediately Cadeau knows exactly where Ingram is. He never looks at him because he doesn't want the defense to know he knows where he is, but does a great job attacking and dropping it off.
Yeah, it was beautiful, and Ingram playing behind the defense. All right, it's going to be Trimble. D'ing up Mintz. Now they switch. Williams is on him.
Up top here for Chris Bell.
Chris Bell with the crossover stops at the free throw line. It's going to be a foul call. Not sure if it's going to be on Washington or on Trimble. Probably Washington. Yeah, that foul's going to be on Washington that time, helping out Trimble.
16, Bell will be at the line.
16-36, 20-point lead by the Tar Heels.
10 pounds of muscle. Said he gave up candy and soda, and he just ate everything the mom made. Another women's college basketball triple.
Bell at the free throw line. He hits his first.
On ESPN, number 21, FSU hosting number 11, Virginia Tech. And then Angel Reese and number 7, LSU take on Auburn. And we cap the afternoon with Tennessee and Texas A&M at College Station.
Yeah, I think Withers, he's trying to have a bounce back game anyway because he didn't play very well at State. All right, Kudo brings it down, gets it to Carmack Ryan on the right side, back to Carmack Ryan. He shoots a three. It's off the mark. Rebound, Withers goes through Withers' hands. And now Mintz brings it down for Syracuse. Mintz pulls up behind the three-point line. He may have been fouled. It was not called. Rebound, Ingram. He gets it to Davis. Davis to Ingram. Ingram swings it to Cadeau. Cadeau kicks that to Davis. Davis gets into the lane. The floater is good. Man, Davis is a professional scorer at the college ranks. He can put the ball in the basket. Carolina on the floor with the steal. They get it to Davis. He's out. It's 2-on-1. Withers misses the left-hand layup.
Withers couldn't finish.
It actually might have been more like a 2-on-2. Mintz behind the back. He wants to score. He shoots it. It's off. Tipped. Carolina comes out of the rebounding bunch with it. That's going to be Ingram. Kudo gets it to Davis, sidesteps his man, and splashes another three. My goodness. Davis putting on a scoring clinic right now. Quick three by Syracuse. Hits nothing. Carmack Ryan with the rebound. Right now going coast to coast. And he's fouled at the basket. Carolina right now, ladies and gentlemen, 41-18.
2017, as you mentioned.
And after that rebound that Carmack Ryan got, it looks like Syracuse just about stopped playing defense. Carmack Ryan probably moving at about 75%. Just goes coast to coast.
Shooter be on the three-point line.
Hesitates in front of the rim at the on the left side.
5:22 left.
Looked like he was like, are you going to play defense or what?
They're pretty much getting.
Finally, after he went up, he was fouled, so he goes to the line.
This is with Armando Bacot on the bench. 2,000 point score.
5 minutes, 22 seconds on the clock. This is before halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Carolina has already scored 41 points. Let's see how many we can get on the board before halftime.
Has not played here in a couple of weeks. The last game here on this floor was a 45-point win over Charleston.
Carmack Ryan hits the back of the rim, but it goes through.
But that confidence only grew when they went away and beat 3 top 75 in the NCAA net teams on the road. Held each one of those teams under 60 points. Hubert Davis now has a lot more confidence in their defense, and their offense is doing exactly what they're used to doing here in the home court.
And I absolutely agree with you.
Carmack Ryan hits both.
Early on this season, the defense is the separator. We've seen so
Carmack Ryan takes a break, and High comes in for him. High, that's a great name for him because he has high energy.
Just to make sure I have.
Syracuse gets it in the cuff. He is already across the timeline. Now he waits for his buddies to come and help him.
We knew you had the game Wednesday with them at NC State, and you would be here.
Ball is shot by, I cannot remember his name, but I guess he's in the middle of the.
It is our guy Steve Kirshner, who always continues to come over and give us those great nuggets, make us sound smart on television.
I guess that's Williams.
To check with the family that it was open.
Williams with the missed shot. Goes out of bounds on top of the backboard. Now Kudo and Ingram swinging the ball across the top because Syracuse is in a zone. High, down low, they get it to Ingram for 3. Ingram can't hit it. Rebound, cuff, dribbles, loses it. Davis dives for it. Ingram comes out there with it. It's going to be a slam dunk. Oh, he misses. But Withers, Johnny on the spot, puts it back for him. Hey, that's the way. That's why you follow your teammate. You never know. Mintz to the basket, kicks it. It's going to be Bell for 3, and Bell hits a 3 for Syracuse. Syracuse goes over 20 points now, 21. Davis kicks it back to Withers. Withers finds Kudo to the corner. Carolina moving the ball very well against the zone. Withers hesitated, loses it, going in too far in the paint. Mintz releases out and hits the layup. That's 2 points. That's 5 points right there quickly for Syracuse. Carolina trying to figure out this zone, getting very sloppy. And a turnover. Wait a minute here.
Syracuse came up with the ball here. It was looking like a backcourt violation. Let's see what they determine. 3:47 to go here.
I don't think that ball was touched by anybody but Carolina.
So
getting a little bit. They're passing that ball.
Difficulty with the sneaker.
Passing that ball a lot on the zone. That is what you want to do. But Carolina getting a little bit sloppy. I mean, that is how you beat the zone. You pass the ball, you make these guys move, and you try to get it inside. But and yeah, some of the what do you call it? The openings in the zone are there, and I think that is what Carolina's trying to do, especially Withers tried to dribble into the zone, and he did, but he went too far. He went too far. And once you break, I think, well, I always tell my guys, like, it is a zone. So once you break that free throw line, getting in those gaps, that's the word I couldn't remember. Getting in those gaps, be ready to pull up. Be ready to pull up. It's a zone. They're not going to let you go all the way to the basket unless somebody is just grossly out of position. All right, but with that said, Carolina's still leading this one, 23-45. But 2 empty trips down and 5 points for Syracuse. Not really making me afraid yet or worried, but we got to rectify that like right now. Got to rectify it right now. Come on, guys, stop slopping this. A lot of a whole heck of a lot of game left.
We're lucky to have this team working for us. Our therapists give their
All right, let's check the like button.
by helping those who need it most.
5 likes, I appreciate it. Everyone for hitting that like button. Thank you. 5 people for hitting the like button. You guys are number 1 on the list. Another thing, I am trying to get to 2,000 subscribers, as you can see right here, getting close. 2,000 subscribers by the end of the NCAA tournament. So in March, we're trying to get these next 240 subscribers. So guys, share me out, share out the broadcast, get some people in here, tell them to hit that like button, tell them to check out old old man Gary, and help me get 2,000. Oh, the other thing, ladies and gentlemen, there is a gentleman. He calls himself Tar Heel Russ, and I'm sure I know for a fact he's watching the game. He might even be streaming the game. I think the name of his channel is the Tar Heel Huddle, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the name of his channel. He is at 977 subs. Let's try to help him get his 23, so he can get 1,000 scrubs. I'm 1,000 scrubs. My bad. 1,000 subs, so he can get, so he can get that monetized. That's if you're in it and you're close to 1,000, that's what you're trying to do. Go over to his channel. I'm pretty sure he's on doing something. Heck, by the way, I might go check him out. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, subscribe to his channel, help him out. He is one of those guys that is a great detail in this. I'm just a fan who does play-by-play in games or whatever, but he goes as far as to have pre-game, post-game. He gets in depth in it. So help him out. All right, Syracuse with it. Mintz gets it to Williams. I think this is Williams. Williams skip passes it over the Bell. Bell to the basket. He's fouled on the way, and that's going to be a foul on High. 3 minutes and 28 seconds on the clock. Still, it's been sort of a lengthy first half, I would say. All right, so if Syracuse is able to score here, that's going to be 3 straight trips where Syracuse gets on the board, and all they got to do is just keep chipping away. So just like Charles Crawley just put in the chat right there, it's a lot of game left. And so Bell hits both. It is now 25-45. The Tar Heel fans. High takes the 3. High, can you hit that? Bruh, listen, don't force it. Carolina got the ball across the timeline, 2 passes, and High took a 3. So get your big tail down there and go to work, bruh. All right, our crowd, Wine and Cheese crowd, I'm saying that sentimentally, Syracuse knocks it out of bounds. Actually, was a good thought by High. Wine and Cheese crowd sitting on their hands. Let's go. We got to get these guys pumped up.
You can probably see a couple of his games talking about our fans.
Carolina moved the ball beautifully. Ingram can't hit the 3. Carmack Ryan goes up with Brown, and they both come down with the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. And the ref points toward Syracuse.
Such a humor he has.
3 minutes and 7 seconds left before halftime. Carolina in the lead, big right now. Carolina picks up man-to-man. Bell gets it in. I think this is to Cuff.
Our first game actually was here.
Cuff brings it across half court.
And I simply asked them, hey, let the people know what we've been talking about, how funny you are. But
it's going to be Williams, wide open three. No defense. He misses. Davis on the left side gets it back to Withers. Withers back to Davis on the left side. Now Carmack Ryan gets it in to Williams. Williams tries a bounce pass on the baseline to Withers. It's kicked. It's going to remain Carolina ball on Roy Williams' court. The Dean Smith Center.
5-0 would be 5-0. It's a great start.
it absolutely would be.
Williams has the ball in the corner. He kicks it out to Davis. Davis swings it to Carmack Ryan. Trimble on the baseline. Athletic move, can't finish it. Rebound Brown, he gets it out to Williams. Now Mintz has it for Syracuse. Mintz on the left side, gets to the free throw line, decides to shoot it, rattles it in, and now Syracuse is finding some somehow, some way to score, and we get a little bit of noise in the Dean Smith Center.
47 years. So they're going to be ups and downs. They're going to be
Davis Floater, no good. But there's going to be a foul called on Syracuse.
Changed the score a ton, but 2 minutes to go.
I think the foul may have been called on Bell. Bell's like I don't recall that foul. I don't think I fouled.
So if you find a way to get this manageable or find yourself within striking distance coming out of the halftime locker room, you know, it's been this type of day for North Carolina, though. I mean, there's a setting.
Baycock hadn't been on the floor in a while.
Been a rout in Carolina, and that's what it started off as. Armando Baycock dominating the interior, Jalen Washington getting involved, and of course R.J. Davis knocking down multiple three balls already in this first half, and everything has gone.
With that said, there is a Tar Heel on the line. I cannot remember who it is.
Jalen Washington plays very limited minutes, but
it's going to be Washington. Washington on the line for the Tar Heels with 2 minutes, 2 seconds left. Might as well just say 2 minutes.
Conversation with our guy Sean Smith.
Williams misses. That ball is tipped out. Goes to Syracuse. This is Mintz. Syracuse has had 3 fruitful possessions. They're going to miss on this one. Rebound Williams. Davis brings it down, gets it to Ingram. Ingram hands it back to Davis. It's an extended zone look for Syracuse. Davis back to Trimble. 12 seconds to shoot. Davis gets it inside to Ingram. I don't know why Ingram didn't shoot it right there. Carmack Ryan now back to Ingram. Tries to go down to Williams. Finally gets it there, and Williams slams it through. Yeah, Carolina used every bit of the clock right there and finally gets 2 out of it. Needed that one. Still a 20-point game. Mintz with it down here. When Mintz gets it that deep, he usually doesn't want to give it up, but he had to give it up there. Williams, straight on 3, doesn't hit. Williams with the rebound. Under 1 minute, Davis brings it down the right side, finds a crack, goes in, and he is fouled trying to hit that layup, and he will go to the line.
Nice patience by North Carolina, and then if at first you don't succeed, try again. Deflection gets it right back to Harrison Ingram, who's still able to drop the dime off to Washington and dunks it home.
I guess I'm pretty sure we can all say Harrison Ingram is a big pickup for Carolina in this transfer portal. Davis hits his first free throw.
And it's a luxury to have a guy like that at the end of the game, especially when it's one of your guards, your point guard, your offensive.
And the student section standing up.
Davis, but to be able to put the basketball in his hands in late game situations and have the confidence that he's going to make 19 out of 20 free throws when he gets there.
And the string of 8 consecutive.
Carolina picks up man-to-man, a near steal by Davis. Goes out of bounds to Syracuse.
So Carolina
53 seconds on the clock.
With what they have done to the Orange here in the first half.
27-49 is the score. They get it in. A foul by Trimble. 40-some feet from the basket. He was just being aggressive. Didn't reach. I think it was just the body. But that's going to send Syracuse to the line because they're in the bonus. Both teams are in the bonus, as a matter of fact.
You know, a lot of places,
it's going to be Copeland on the line. He rattles in his first.
Time is 7 p.m. That's the game. You want to play at night. Here in Chapel Hill, noon, 2 o'clock, that's the time.
Copeland misses the back end of 2. Davis with the rebound. Excuse me, I think it was Williams with the rebound. He hands it to Davis. Now Williams gets it back to Davis. Long 3 is good. Talk about somebody that shoots very well at home. That's Davis.
16 from the three.
Copeland now with the ball on the right side. Tried to spin move, but Davis has seen that at least 3 times. Trimble to the basket, stays in the air long enough, misses it. Carolina almost gets it, almost loses it out of bounds, but Carmack Ryan tries to throw it off of a orange, and orange, since they're the Syracuse Orange now, not Orange Men, I'm gonna have to change my information I got. But they say it's going to be out of bounds on Carmack Ryan, that it hit him. All right, Syracuse, 5 seconds to shoot. They try to get it to Brown. They do. Easy lay, and that is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. 30-52, Carolina up big.
52-30. North Carolina getting just about everything.
22-point lead. But hey, like Sean Crowley said, still a lot of game to go. It's a lot of, oh, my man got the grill.
The rest of the team.
Listen, like Sean Crowley said, there's a lot of game to go. You wouldn't think Carolina would go cold at home, but you just never know. It's not even that not even Carolina going cold at home. It's getting a little sloppy sometimes, and Syracuse, it just seems like they figured out a way to get a few points on the board. So Carolina's got to keep up the pressure defensively. I think coach is doing a good job by putting them in man-to-man full court. And making it hard for Syracuse. Our offense is clicking right now. Speaking of offense, let's go check out the stats. All right, for Syracuse, Brown, 4 points. Bell has 10. Mintz has 10 points. Starling has 2. And off the bench, Williams with 1. And Copeland has 3. So the bench has scored 4 points for the Orange. For North Carolina, Ingram with 7 points, 7 rebounds. Baycock, 6 points, 4 rebounds. Hadn't played a lot in the first half. Kudo has 2 points. RJ Davis with 15. Ryan has 5 points. And the bench, Washington and Withers both have 6 points. Trimble has 5. So the Carolina bench with 12, with 17 points. That's big for the Tar Heels. Looking pretty good thus far. Sometimes a little bit of sloppiness, but other than that, Carolina's been playing okay at home. Carolina's been playing good at home. Good at home. I ain't gonna say okay. We look good today. All right, Carolina down from 63% from the field. They're now 51. Syracuse has moved up 29%. 3-point shooting. Carolina 5 of 16 for 31.3. Syracuse 2 for 8 for 25. Free throw shooting, Carolina still above 80%. They're 81.8%, 9 out of 11. Syracuse 10 out of 13 for 76.9. Rebounding, Carolina out rebounding Syracuse 24-17. That's even with Baycott being on the bench for a long period of time. Carolina has 9 assists, not bad, not bad. Keep moving it. We definitely got to double that. Syracuse with 5 steals, blocks, turnovers. Syracuse with 10, Carolina with only 6. Few fast break baskets there for Carolina, 5. And points in the paint, 28-12, Carolina. Largest lead, 27. All right, we can't get complacent. We can't get lackadaisical. Both terms I've learned while playing football at North Carolina A&T. The lackadaisical term came from my defensive back coach, Coach Petty, and complacent came from I'm calling him a walk-on coach, Brother Lattimore. All right, so Carolina can't get complacent. We can't get lackadaisical. We got to keep our foot on the pedal and go ahead and win this game. We don't even need it to be close. Now, if it does get a little bit close, we're going to chalk that up to Syracuse being a college team. You got college players on this team who've got just as much confidence in their game as Carolina players do. So if that does happen, if it gets close, that's what we're going to contribute that to. All right, but let's Carolina, let's mash the button. All right, let's put that NOS on them. You know, we already got the pedal to the metal. Let's go ahead and flip that switch. Put a little NOS on there. Put a little nitrogen. In the cylinders, and let's blow it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back. Thanks for watching this Coach Gary, Coach G TV. Hit that like button.
You all right?
Lately I've been feeling a little off.
Might be because you've been vaping so much. Nicotine in your brain is like... You all right?
Lately I've been feeling a little off.
Might be because you've been vaping so much. Nicotine in your brain is like... You all right?
Lately I've been...
Effort by the Tar Heels thus far, and they've had the offense to match, and they've been able to do it without Armando Baycott being dominant in the first. Even though he got off to a great start as Ramsey's look for him and is ready for action. It has been a battle of the paint.
All right, getting ready for the second half. First of all, thank you everyone for showing up, showing out. For all those people who hit that like button. Thank you. Got a question in the chat. Will Carolina score 100 points tonight? I think if we score 100 points, we can definitely win this game. It's not very important that we score it, but I think it's going to be kind of tough for Syracuse to score 70 unless we come out and we get really sloppy and stop playing defense, which I just can't see that in this team right here. All right, but we don't come out to the best of beginnings. Still got a little time there. Syracuse comes out and scores just like they did as they left the court at the end of the first half. So let's just hope that Carolina can keep on doing what they're doing here, or doing what they did in the first half. Kudo brings it down. Oh. All right, the thought process is there. They're doing the right things, just not executing right there. That was a turnover right there by the Tar Heels. Oh my gosh, and Syracuse coming out of the break, ladies and gentlemen, and they are scoring. Like I said, they still got to score. Well, but I was saying if Carolina scores 100, they would have to score 70. But if Carolina doesn't keep scoring, 34 to 52 is nothing. They get it to Baycott. Down low, he's blocked, but they're going to call Brown for a foul. 34 to 52. Like like Sean Crawley said, plenty of time left in this game. And if Carolina doesn't get aggressive again on defense, Syracuse is just going to continue to chip their way back into this game. Like I said, they are a college team also. So if it does get close, we're going to attribute it to what I just said, them being a college coach, college ready college talented team. Armando hits both of his free throws. That's one good thing right there. Carolina gets on the board at half. After half in, it is full court man-to-man again. Syracuse moving the ball around. This is Brown at the top. And the ref blowing that whistle in the second half. Seems like a little bit more. Well, he did put his hands on. Blowing that whistle in the second half. All right, that was on the floor, so ball out of bounds. Mintz with it now. Mintz going to the basket. Layup is good. And Syracuse has figured out a way to score, ladies and gentlemen. This could turn into a game very quickly. Kudo high off the glass, doesn't go. Rebound, Syracuse. Mintz kicks it out. Bell for three. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, it is 39-54. Carolina has only scored 2 points since halftime. And Kudo was tripped going down the lane, scores 2 points. And I'm going to contribute the slowdown of Carolina's offense is because Syracuse is in a zone. They're going to make Carolina shoot over it. 39-56 is the score. And Kudo misses, but Ingram gets the rebound. That's blocks. Kudo is able to get the rebound. They get it to Ingram in the corner. Kudo drives. Layup is good. 17:50 on the clock, Michael Smitty, just in case you want to know you're at the job. Carolina has been slowed down a little bit. Mintz gets all the way to the free throw line. Tries to shoot that one. Sometimes he takes shots I think that he should probably pass, but Carolina backdoor on the baseline, and Davis just drops it off to the big man. Baycott with the slam. 60-39 is the score right now. And the wine and cheese crowd standing on their feet. Brown with the ball at the top gets to Mintz. Mintz tries to get it to Brown. There's going to be a turnover. Davis and one other. He goes up strong. Layup is good. And a TO, baby. Not my bad. A timeout. A timeout is called by Syracuse. Carolina came out a little bit flat. Syracuse scored, I think it was maybe at least 2 possessions in a row, and then Carolina woke up. And so we now have a timeout on the floor. Carolina extending their lead 39-62. And so we now have a timeout on the floor. Carolina extending their lead 39-62. And so we now have a timeout on the floor. Carolina extending their lead 39-62. All right, Sean Crawley says, come on, Heels. Come out second half. Intensity. Let's cruise cut. Let Syracuse cut into it a little, but their need defense. Bit there. We let Syracuse cut into it a bit there. Need defense to keep heat on in the second half. Michael Smitty. That is exactly what we need to, the way we need to play. Coming back home, let's go. Keep the foot on the pedal. Sean Crawley, yes, Smitty, need to extend his lead right out of the break. No bad habits. Keep it on gas limit. Keep it on gas. Limit sloppiness. Sean Crowley Hills have had 50 plus points and a half many times this season and once 60 plus. That's great. Keep it up. Ray Keller in the house. What's going on, Ray Keller? Didn't even know you got in here. Who is currently in second place in the ACC? Dang, it's Duke. It's gonna be Duke. Sean Crowley, nice 8-point spurt. Come on, Hills. The Qs aren't quitting. Impose the will. It's Duke. It's gonna be Duke. Impose that will. Let's go. Yeah. Come on, Hills. Here it is, right here. Keller. Right there. On the right side, right there. Carolina in first place. Duke right behind them. Actually, there are 4 3-1 teams: Duke State, Wake Forest, and Florida State. Then you go to Virginia and Miami and Syracuse right in the middle of the pack. 4 3-1 teams: Duke State, Wake Forest, and Florida State. Then you go to Virginia and Miami and Syracuse right in the middle of the pack.
Everybody getting into it because North Carolina's playing so well, trying to go to 5-0 in the ACC and win their 13th game behind R.J. Davis, who has 17 points and 5 steals.
Yeah, the 5 steals tying a career high, and it doesn't look as though he's finished because R.J. Davis is really taking on the challenge of becoming a better defender this season than he has been.
All right, it's going to be Syracuse ball out of the break. Copeland picks it up, throws it right to Cormac Ryan. Cormac Ryan is fouled, and that's going to be a foul on Bell.
16:53 to go here in the second half of the ACC. It's coming up a bit deep.
We watched Bell last weekend turn an ankle after a 10-point first half where he actually carried the Heels. And now getting out in transition, you see Chris Bell taking the foul. Officials are going to go over and look at it. Great group on hand today. First Smith, Tommy Morrissey, and Clark Stewart. Yeah, I mean, there's extra there. Maybe unnecessary. So if they come away with the flagrant one, wouldn't be bothered by that.
We'll save that background music for later.
In the 90s, that was just a foul. They might not even get a call.
Just a foul. Chris Bell, the offender here. Mentioned R.J. Davis in the first half. Passing. Mitch Kupchak and Hubert Davis.
All right, 9 people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you, every one of you, for hitting that like button. Those who did hit that like button. And for those who did hit that like button, that's for you, Tar Heel fam in the house. Thank you guys for being here. Any Syracuse fans or any Syracuse fans in the house, welcome as well. Rep your city, rep your team. Cormac Ryan's going to be on the line, but 16 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock. And Bell's going to be called for a flagrant 1. And it's going to be a technical foul, and Carolina will get the ball out of bounds. Cormac Ryan hits the first. Jay Williams on ESPN halftime show said he believes the Heels team has a good chance to make the Final Four. That's hard to believe coming from, a former Duke player. Definitely is. Yeah, I ain't even gonna think that far ahead yet. Let's handle this ACC. Let's handle the ACC.
Always a big dude with a smile coming over to tell you everything you need to know about Tar Heels.
Let's handle this
ACC.
All right, so the Tar Heels will be taking this out of bounds after that flagrant 1 call. They swing it around because it is a zone. R.J. Davis thought about the 3. Got it in. Oh, nice play. Nice play from Ingram. Threw that ball down to Baycott. Couldn't handle it. Should have been an easy layup. Starling from coast to coast gets in the lane, hits 2 points for Syracuse. And Syracuse back in that extended 2-3 zone. Might even be a matchup zone. Carmack Ryan on the left side. The bigs need to move. Ingram for three, misses, rebound Davis. Davis stays down amongst the trees. Armando Bacot gets it. The rebound off the miss lay by Davis, and he puts it in. 41-66, 16 minutes left in this game. Copeland with the ball at the top. He gets it to Bell. Starling, long three is missed. Rebound Bacot. He gets it to Cadeau. Cadeau brings it down before they get set up. He gets it in to Ingram. The shot is blocked. Looked like Ingram went up a little bit soft because he thought he had just an easy dunk, and it was blocked from behind. A little mad scramble on the floor, and I think this one is going to end up going to North Carolina. And we have another timeout on the court. Hey, thank you everyone for showing up. Let's go check. First of all, let's check the. We're gonna check the lights, and then we're gonna look at the box scores really quick.
Amazing.
Let's go check. First of all, let's check.
Nice, right?
We're gonna check the lights, and then we're gonna. 8 likes, I appreciate it. Box scores. 8 likes, I appreciate it. All right, for us, it's the Syracuse Orange. Brown has 5 points. Bell with 13. Mintz has 14. Starling has 4 on their bench. The Syracuse Orange bench has scored 4 points. Williams with 1 and Copeland with 3. Copeland's seen a lot of playing time, just not able to do a lot of scoring yet. For North Carolina, Ingram has 7 points, but it just seems like he's done more. He does have 2 assists and 8 rebounds. Bacot, 12 points, 8 rebounds. Kudo has 6. He has 6. He has 3 assists. R.J. Davis with 17, 5 steals. Carmack Ryan with 7 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. High got a little bit of playing time, but off the bench, Washington and Withers both have 6 points, and Trimble has 5. 2 rebounds, 2 assists. No one in foul trouble. Bacot has 2. R.J. Ryan has 2. And Wojcik actually has 2 points. He did get a little bit of playing time at the beginning. Let's see if anybody for the Orange is in foul trouble. Not exactly. Brown has 3 fouls. Bell has 2. Whoa. J.J. Starling has 4 fouls. So we may not see him for a while. Let's see. Starling is number 2. So Starling is in foul trouble with 4. Starling is number 2. So Starling is in foul trouble with 4. Starling is number 2. So Starling is in foul trouble with 4. All right, so my question was, the question was, will Carolina score 100 points? All right, so my question was, I know that's not a very important question. The question was, will Carolina score 100? All right, I'm thinking that far ahead because I feel if Carolina scores 100, then they can definitely win this game today because I just do not see, I don't see Syracuse scoring 100. All right, Hills have, we got that. I don't see Syracuse scoring 100. All right, Hills have, we got that.
A lot of great players here in North Carolina. He called out their names and their accomplishments. We're so lucky it is.
All right, Syracuse remains in the zone. Davis gets deep in the zone, and it is a shot by Davis, floater, no good, but Bacot tips it in. He is just too bad. At times, Baycock's going to be too big for anybody they've got. Those teams have, and this is one of them. All right, Bell with the ball, being guarded by R.J. Davis. Shot is missed. Rebound, Baycock. They get it to Davis. Davis, Kudo gets it down deep to Baycock. Baycock spin off the glass, and it's tipped in by Withers. Excuse me, that's going to be Ingram after a missed shot by Baycock. 41-70. And ball nearly thrown away. It's gathered by Bell, and they get it down to Copeland. Copeland slams it through. Kudo brings it down. And as a 2-3 zone, they get it inside the middle very easily. Davis, pass from Ingram. A 3-point shot is good. Is a 30-point lead right now, ladies and gentlemen. Brown throws that down to Copeland. He can't handle it. It's out of bounds to North Carolina. 13:51 on the clock. 13:51 on the clock.
73-43. Monday night Super Wildcard Weekend capped off the NFC matchup between Jalen Hurts and Mike Evans and the Bucks.
Sorry, okay, Sean Crowley. I believe Bayless is fair, but I'm not sure about Jay Williams or J.J. Redick. All right, long shot by North Carolina. Rebound, Ingram works his magic down low and puts it in. Copeland brings it down for the Orange. Little weave action goes to Cuff. Cuff. Brown at the top. Gets it to Cuff. Cuff shoots it. Floater, no good. Rebound, Baycock. Throws it for a breaking and an outlet pass to Carmack Ryan, who just took off down the court, and he slammed it through. That's going to be assist to Baycock. Copeland thought about the three. Now he does shoot it. It goes through for him. 3-point shot by Copeland. R.J. Davis brings it down on the right side. Now they settle it down, trying to beat that zone. And right now, the zone is spaced out so far that it's extremely easy for Carolina to just get the ball on the wing, bounce pass to the middle of the zone, and then they hit the big man on, or try to hit the big man on the baseline. It's kind of different when you got 3-point shooters outside. At the defense in that zone, they have to extend it, and if your big guy up top or your power forward up top understands how to get into space, you just get that ball in so easily, and then somebody's got to pick them up. If they take one step toward him, then that baseline pass is there to the big. As long as he's not on that box, if he's behind the defense, you can kill it in college. Now, middle school, it's completely opposite. They're going to give you that outside shot, so the zone is packed in tight. Baycock hits his free throws, both of them. Carolina, full court. Man-to-man. Copeland with the ball. He hands that to Mintz off the high screen. Mintz into the big man. Layup is good. Carolina gets it in to Davis. Davis goes to the middle of the court. Gets to Carmack Ryan on the left. Carolina moving the ball nicely. They get it on the baseline. The Withers skip pass over to Carmack Ryan. He tried to make a nifty pass. But yeah, it's a zone, but it's spread out so wide because they don't want to give Carolina the outside shot. Understandable. Bounce pass inside, skip pass over to Carmack Ryan. He turns down the three. He's going to be fouled, and I think that is Williams with the foul. 48-79 is the score. Carolina up big right now. 12 minutes and 4 seconds left on the clock.
Only hitting 29% from three coming into this game.
Punky Licious in the house. Punky Licious, what's going on, Punky Licious? Hadn't seen you and heard from you in a while. Glad you are doing fine. Punky Licious in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Layup by Davis is good. Yeah, everybody say hey to Punky Licious. All right, this is going to be Williams. He gets it to Brown up top. Brown gets it to Copeland. He kicks it out for three. It's off the mark. Rebound, R.J. Davis. That was a miss by Williams. R.J. Davis throws it to Withers. An alley-oop from way beyond the three-point line. He might have been on the tip of, he might have been in Manio on that logo in the middle of the floor when he threw that one. And back at the other end, Baycock's going to be called for a foul. Mintz gets him in the air, and we've got another timeout. Let's see exactly where he was. Oh, he might have been at gosh, what's that mountainous town? He might have been in Appalachian when he threw that one. Might have been at anyway, a dime to Withers. Withers slams it through, and there's a timeout on the court. Carolina cruising at this moment. Withers slams it through, and there's a timeout on the court. Carolina cruising at this moment. Withers slams it through, and there's a timeout on the court. Carolina cruising at this moment. All right, 48-83 is the score. Let's look at the team stats. All right, 48-83 is the score. Let's look at the team stats. Carolina shooting 52.5% from behind the arc. They've hit 6 out of 20 for 3-point shots. Carolina shooting 52.5%. Carolina's hit 15 out of 18 for 83.3% from behind the free throw line. They have 37 rebounds in this game. Assists 13. Not bad, not bad. I like them to have. I like them to get. I would love for Carolina to get 20 assists per game, but 13 assists, probably more than we definitely had last year most of the time. We're on pace to have more assists than we had last year. Turnovers 8 to Syracuse 14. Points in the paint, Carolina dominating that 50-22. Largest lead 35. 14. Points in the paint, Carolina dominating that 50-22. Top three scores for both teams. Largest lead 35. For Syracuse, it's going to be Mintz with 16, Brown with 13, and trailing him is going to be Copeland off the bench. It's going to be with 8 for North Carolina. 22 points, R.J. Davis. Following him is going to be Baycott with 16. He has 11 rebounds, and then Ingram with 11 points and 10 rebounds. R.J. Davis. Following him is going to be Baycott with 16. He has 11 rebounds, and then Ingram with 11 points and 10 rebounds.
It absolutely does. I had the opportunity to visit the hotel right where he was killed this summer, and you know, just walking through there and just getting the history of everything that went on behind the civil rights movement. to be able to go back through those steps to see just kind of how he lived.
I think Mintz misses a free throw. So how about it, Hills? They are doing a great job on the offensive glass and putting it back in the basket. Good job. Yep. Mintz hits 1 out of 2. RJ is tremendous. Can we see the game, please? I'm sorry, Yolanda Gardner, but it is on ESPN. I can't show it on YouTube without getting my channel taken down. Williams squares up, and that is his forte right there. When he squares up there, that's usually going to go in. His vision getting to the basket is fantastic. It really is. Brown with the ball. Hands that to, that is going to be a shot and a score for Syracuse. Now Davis brings it down on the left side, on the right side, goes to the left. Wojcik back out there, gets it to Williams, kicks it to Trimble. Trimble tried to drop that down to Williams, no good. Bell threw an alley-oop to Brown, and he was off balance, couldn't handle it, falls out of bounds with the ball. That ball goes to North Carolina. Actually, that ball went to Bell. And with 10 minutes and 9 seconds on the clock, RJ Davis comes out of the game. I don't know if that is going to be the last we see him.
I have a feeling that it's going to end up in
Trimble
a donation of some.
with another pass, trying to get that to Williams, and it is deflected.
North Carolina in blowout mode here against Syracuse, 85-51.
It is 85-51. 10 minutes on the clock, though. 10 minutes on the clock. Game is not. It is definitely not over, but Carolina has a good lead. Skip pass over to Trimble in the corner. Trimble thought about the baseline, gets it back to Wojcik. Wojcik skip pass over to Cadeau, back to Wojcik. Wojcik shoots a 3. Wojcik can't hit it. Rebound Withers. He fakes it outside, and those shots he couldn't hit against State, he turns around and hits one right over the basket, right over the rim. A 5-footer. Brown takes a 3-point shot. It's off. Withers with the rebound. Outlet to Cadeau. Cadeau gets it to Trimble. They find Williams down low. He loses it. It's stripped. He goes back up, throws it up, can't score. But a foul on the play is going to send him to the free throw line. And I guarantee you, coach is like, hey, you caught that ball right on the baseline where you hit many of shots. Wide dribble. Just take that little short jumper.
Also sent Washington to the line.
Regardless, Washington gets to the line. Tarek, I think Carolina will be in the top 5 after this win, but I would prefer them to be in the top 10 so that they don't get. Hey, Tarek, okay, that's exactly what I think that I've been what I've been trying to say, but I think that's what I feel. All right, you said it perfectly. I don't even like Carolina to be up too high. You know, the last 3 years, you know what I'm saying? Like when they ranked us so high, I hated that because for those young guys, Love and Davis, you know, they were expected to come in right out of high school and just be great. And I don't care what you say. That's a lot of pressure on a young guy. A lot of pressure on young guys, especially on this big stage at North Carolina. So I don't know how much pressure the rankings are going to put on Carolina, but yeah, with this team, it would be them being overconfident. So yeah, I understand exactly what you're saying, and I agree 100%. Like, we're at 7 right now. You know what? Even if we do deserve to move up, like for me, stay at number 7. Stay at number 7, and let our guys look at these other teams that they've got ranked, you know, in the top 5, and say, hey, how come we aren't there? You know what I'm saying? And keep a chip on their shoulder. Wojcik with the rebound, gets to the Trimble. Trimble goes up strong.
left it short.
Gives it to Williams with the rebound. Trimble's he's been going to the basket strong. He just hasn't been able to finish.
Active throughout this game. Baycott missed a lot of time in the first half.
Floating in the air, staying in the air with those little Jordan-esque moves, but not finishing. All right, 51-88, still 8 minutes and 37 seconds left in this game.
What has been a really fun day for North Carolina.
Williams hits his free throw. So you got Cadeau, you got Withers, Williams, Wojcik, Trimble, and it may be Cadeau who's still on the court.
Also watching the ESPN app from anywhere.
Williams hits both of his free throws. It is now 90 to 51 Carolina with a big lead.
College Station have to take on Texas A&M. That's going to be a tough task.
So no, it's going to be Cadeau, Withers. No, it's going to be Trimble, Withers, Wojcik. Yeah, Cadeau is out there. Copeland goes to the basket. A foul is going to be called. 2 bodies on the floor. Williams trying to help out Cadeau. Copeland probably has 4 inches on Cadeau.
Teams that can go over 100 for a second time this season. Went over 100 the last time they were here at a 45-point win over Boston College.
Copeland hits the first. I like this win. I like Carolina being able to score this amount of points. Like I think the commentator just said, over Charleston Southern, yeah, we're going to score these points, but over an ACC team, no matter how strong or weak they are, it is an ACC team. So anytime we can score this many points against an ACC team, that's big time for the Hills. All right, Cadeau slows it down. Coach Davis calls the play. That's because Syracuse goes back to a man-to-man.
Just into the game, deflected away.
Carolina can't score it.
With the opportunity to try to cut in here.
Copeland takes a 3, misses, rebound, Syracuse. It's going to be Mintz with the ball. Mintz slithers in, hits a left-hand layup. 55-90, 7 minutes and 37 seconds on the clock. Another newbie coming in for Carolina. Cadeau. Carolina just needs to keep scoring. Cadeau gets it back to Withers. Bounce pass. Down to 32, and I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, it's a Carolina player I'm not quite aware of. Big number 32.
He has a 12-point game. 92-57.
57 points. Syracuse may be the first team to score over 60 against North Carolina in this calendar year.
Okonkwo, I think is how you pronounce his name. That's going to be James Okonkwo.
Coming up, UBU comes to hustling. We return.
Okonkwo. All right, anyway, he scores 2 points, and we get a time. We have a timeout.
Tax Act doesn't even look forward to taxes, and Tax Act is a.
All right, anyway, he scores 2 points. Ladies and gentlemen, as we have this timeout, I would like to thank you guys for tuning in and watching this game with me. I appreciate it. Tar Heel fam, if you are a Syracuse fan, big ups to you too. But looks like Carolina is going. I'm not even gonna say it yet. I don't say that. Don't say it. 13 likes. Appreciate you guys for hitting that like button. I'm not gonna say it yet. I don't say that. Don't say it. 13 likes. Appreciate you guys for hitting that like button. All right, what I'm looking for now, ladies and gentlemen, 57-92 with less than 8 minutes on the clock, less than 7 minutes on the clock. I'm looking to see at what time Coach clears the bench and brings the young guys in there. You know, bring the guys that don't see the floor in there. I think they could get extended minutes, but I think it's also going to be determined on when Syracuse lets their players, lets their end of the bench in. You know, I think it's also going to be determined on when Syracuse lets their players, lets their end of the bench in. You know, I think coach is also he's subbing in some guys already. Okonkwo gets in there, and there was one person at the end of the bench. Excuse me, not the end of the bench, at the scores table that was getting ready to come in. Gets in there. Not sure who it was. One person at the end of the bench. Excuse me, not the end of the bench. At the it may have been Lebo that was getting ready to come in. Not sure who it was. One person at the end of the bench. Excuse me, not the end of the bench. At the it may have been Lebo that was getting ready to come in. Not sure who it was. It may have been Lebo. Who do we have next? Who do we have next? So Carolina has Louisville. Louisville comes to the Dean Smith Center on the 17th. Has Louisville. Louisville comes to the Dean Smith Center on the 17th.
And you know what he said back to Harrison? He said, "You keep playing hard."
They respect that. Regardless of the rivalry, they respect young players out here playing hard and playing as hard as him. But I'm going to be honest with you. My disappointment, my guy John Madry, 2 out left. I mean, just no effort at all.
Mintz.
He knew better.
Still hanging onto the ball, still dribbling.
He did.
Right hand layup.
At all costs. That's a 6-7.
Is missed but fouled on the play, so he will go to the line.
His father at the hotel last night, classy young man. You see exactly where Harrison gets all this personality from. But yeah, he's a big guy. I mean, again,
Mintz on the line, hits the first. Have any of you ever gotten a free biscuit at Bojangles after a 100-point Carolina game?
Oh, he does move a little to the right. He does protect you, though, OB.
I have not.
There you go. There you go.
Protect the money maker.
My guy OB never even flinches.
That's right. No, I was flinching. Just out of the shot.
Carolina moving the ball around. It's going to be Trimble with the ball at the top.
With Carolina able to go to their bench.
And that ball is going to be knocked out of bounds. Still going to be Carolina ball. 14, I'm pretty sure that's Lebo.
Syracuse loss in an ACC.
Maybe a sloppy finish, but keep it uphill, get 100 for the biscuit. Okonkwo hands that to Trimble. Trimble pulls, and he's going to be fouled. And ladies and gentlemen, he might have been shooting a 3.
Fouling on a 3-point field goal attempt. They push you over the top as establishing a...
It is, and Lebo, Trimble's going to be shooting 3 shots.
Place where that has not been kind to the Orange. 0-6.
How do you go about getting the free biscuit? Sorry, okay. Like, hey.
Move on to 0-7.
I always thought it was just something for the students to get after Carolina scores 100. That's what I thought. I didn't think anybody in the nation, because Carolina won, could get a free biscuit. I'm pretty sure it's just for the students. They probably got like we used to have in our cafeteria, different representatives from different restaurants. When you go and eat at the Caf, you go over to the Pizza Hut or whatever, That's what I think it is. On campus, they got like some kind of, they've got like a, what is it, Bojangles? And the kids get to get a free biscuit. That's what I think. Yeah, Levo played high school ball at Greenfield High School in Wilson. Really? You played in Wilson? Cool.
Building and building on that lead in that first
Just like Kobe. Kobe White. Man, he killed our Hornets the other night. Both times. Cuff drives. And that ball's going to go out on high. I have not either. All right, 59-94. Carolina 6 points away from 100. They've got 5.5 whole minutes. New players on the court for both teams. But Copeland's still out there for Syracuse. He scores. Oh, bounce pass by, was that Trimble? Bounce pass to Okongwu by Trimble. Goes out of bounds. Let's go, coach. Keep them together. This group can score 4 points. Copeland, back to Copeland. Copeland is looking to do the offensive scoring. He gets down to the box, shoots it, misses it, rebound high, hands that to Trimble. Trimble taking over the point guard duties. They find Wojcik. Wojcik for three is going to be a bad screen. Offensive foul on High. I think High is going to be decent for Carolina. I like his energy. He needs to learn a few things, but I think he's going to be okay. Cuff for three. It rims out, rebound, Trimble, brings it down the right side. He gets into the lane, throws it up, rebound, Okongwu holds it up too long, and Cuff steals it. Copeland, Euro step, follows it through. 61-94. And High is going to be hurt. 61-94. Man, you better stay out there. 4 minutes and 24 seconds. And they'd have to break my leg to get me on the bench. Carolina swinging the ball against the man-to-man. Williams out there. Squares up, shoots it.
Can't sink it. That's what he does. He is an elite level shooter.
That ball doesn't fall that time. It was on Mark. Copeland kicks it. Elbow jumper is good for Syracuse. Syracuse 65. And now the crowd comes alive and says, hey guys, we've come down here. We hadn't scored a few times. We need to get some points on the board. Left hand layup is good by Trimble. 3 minutes and 36 seconds on the clock. 96-65.
Coming off a tough loss at home.
Missed shot by Syracuse. Trimble with the ball now, gets it over there to Lubell. Lubell shoots a three off the mark. And Okongwu tries to get the rebound, but he can't handle it. Carolina 4 points away from 100 with 3 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. The students in the student section want to get that biscuit. 3 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. The students in the student don't know if they'll get it tonight, depending on how many guys Coach Davis brings off the bench. Don't know if they'll get it tonight, depending on how many guys. Because it doesn't look like Syracuse is going to relent. They still got, I think, is Bell out there. Hang on, let's take a look. They still got, I think, is Bell out there. I think Bell is still out there. I'm pretty sure he is number. Okay, Bell is number 4. I don't know if Bell is out there. Number 2. I think Bell is still out there. I'm pretty sure he is number That's probably Starling. I think Starling was. No, yeah, Starling is out there. He has 4 fouls. He's still playing. He's seen a lot of playing time. I don't know if Mintz is still out there right now. Copeland is still out there for Syracuse. I don't know if Mintz is still out there right now. Copeland is still out there. But I'm just saying that because, well, you know, I don't know if Coach Davis is going to bring the end of the bench on the court with those 2 guys still out there. Even though it's a large lead, they're going to have to make a. With those 2 guys still out there, even though I mean, that's 31 points. I know Coach doesn't want to see Syracuse, but those 2 guys out there's gotten a lot of playing time. Score like 15 points in 3 minutes. 15, 20 points in 3 minutes. Syracuse, but those 2 guys out there got a lot of playing time. Score like 15 points in 3 minutes. 15, 20 points in 3 minutes. All right, so let's see. Bell, 13 points. Mintz ended up with 21 points for the Orange. And Copeland, 16 points. He is still playing. Ingram ended up with 11. Baycott, 16. Davis had 22. Kudo poured in 6 points. And the bench did a great job. Watson with 11. Withers with 10. Trimble with 9. Still playing. And Okonwo. I don't know if we want to count him yet as off the bench.
North Carolina's been in blowout mode most of the day. Actually, here at home at Chapel Hill, in front of what was a packed house for this two-time tip. AJ Sarling.
Hey, you said it, Tar Heel K.
Moves inside with a quick step.
That steak and egg biscuit would be great, wouldn't it? All right, Carolina moves it down the court. They get it to High. High back out there. High can't score. He's going to be called out of bounds, I think. 2 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock. Carolina has been stuck right there. If they score another layup, then you're definitely going to hear the crowd imploring them to get one more point. 2 minutes, 50 seconds on the clock. Yeah, and Coach for Syracuse does not pull out Copeland. He's still out there.
Davis has his guys, and part of the reason why you see this, OB, is because
Copeland drives High off the glass. Okonwo with the rebound. They skip past it over to Lebo. Lebo to Okonwo. They get it to High. High takes another 3-point shot. Way off. A steal by Carolina. Layup is good. Barris? I don't know his name. I'm sorry. But Carolina 2 points away from 100.
Well in hand, Syracuse, North Carolina.
It looks like Copeland takes a 3. He misses. High with the rebound. And they hand it to, I think this is Lebo, going to bring it up the court with 1 minute and 49 seconds on the clock. Woj, come on, what are you doing? I don't want to see that. Bro, y'all going to go away from Carolina like that? That's cold. That's cold. That's cold. Ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry. But since it was a blowout, I'm not. Well, I guess I could look at the top here to see if Carolina ends up and gets 100. Let me look at it like this in this mode. James Okonwo made a free throw, so I guess he got fouled. So that would put Carolina at 99. So we'll see. All All right, so I'm looking at, listen, most of you are looking at what I'm looking at. They went ahead to Kentucky, whoever they're playing. And Carolina scores 100. Free biscuits for the kids. Not for us guys, but for the kids. Great job, Carolina did get to 100. Right now, 67, Kentucky. They're going to be upset. Kentucky is on upset alert today. So they are playing, who's that? Texas A&M. All right, so Carolina does get to 100 points. So they are playing, who's that? Texas. Great job by the Tar Heels today. Still a minute and 17 seconds on the clock. Cuff misses a three-point jumper. Today, still a minute and 17 seconds on the clock. And missed three-point jumper by North Carolina. Rebound, a layup, and hey, a lot of stuff going on there. Carolina with 103 points. Rebound, a layup. Hey, a lot of stuff going on there. Carolina with. All right, so since I am not able to actually see what is going on, the play-by-play doesn't make any sense for me right now. So before everybody leaves, number one, I would like to thank all of you for stopping by today. North Carolina fam. If you are for Syracuse, better luck next time. But we appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you guys. And here is for everyone who hit the like button today. Appreciate you 100%. Carolina for the win today. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me. I'm sorry I can't show the game. There's one person asked about that. Can't show the game. I do play-by-play along with a play-by-play society here on YouTube. But thank you for stopping by and listen. Before I get out of here, of course, I'm going to go over the team stats. Go over what do you call it? The scores, box scores, that is, the box scores, and then we'll get out of here. One thing you guys can do, if you don't mind, if you really like basketball, hey, check me out Monday afternoon. Check me out Monday. I've got a HBCU basketball game that I'm going to be streaming. It's North Carolina A&T takes on Hampton University. Both used to be in the ACC, excuse me, the MEAC. Now they are in the CAA. Check me out there. I am an alumnus from North Carolina A&T, so that's one reason, the reason why I'm doing that game, to see if these Aggies can get a win. But yeah, check me out there. And before we get out of here, let's do this. Well, first of all, let me change this score here so it doesn't look weird. You know what? Before I even do any of the reading of the stats, let's check out the fam in the comments before everybody gets out of here. The reading of the stats. That's what I should be doing first of all. Me too, Coach G, especially if I was deep on the bench and didn't see much court. Yeah, I got you. That was I think you made that comment when gosh, what's his name? When High went out, yeah. You had to drag me off the floor, bro. You had to drag me off the floor. I'm sorry. I must admit, okay, Bojangles biscuit. Kentucky is on upset alert today. Biscuits for everyone. And I think I might just drive to Bojangles and buy me a steak and egg biscuits. I hear you, Tar Heel, okay? Hey, yo, eat one for me. The biscuit is going to be good to soak up some alcohol after the student party. Yeah, it is. It is. I hope they don't get carried away, but yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Coach. Great win. Everyone rest the weekend. Heels family. Smitty, don't work too hard. See you Wednesday. Louisville. For Louisville, yeah, great win, great win. We can't. Hey, I'm telling you guys, that Louisville game, you know, even though we're thinking that's a, I mean, you gotta believe that's going to be a game that most people are thinking Carolina should win. That's one of those trap games. That's one of those trap games. I'm telling you, Carolina's gonna. We're playing at home. We got to be ready to play. So far, Coach Davis has got his guys mentally prepared for all these games. He may have to do a little bit of a mind game on them and put that full court press on them to ramp up the defense. You know what I'm saying? Just so we don't get complacent. But yeah, I'm looking at that as one of those trap games. I think it's going to be a little bit harder than we think it is. All right, but I still think Carolina should come out and victorious in that game. All right, so let's get these stats out of the way and let you guys go. Those people still hanging around, I appreciate it. Here are, let's just go over the top 3 scores for both teams and then move on. For the Orange, they're not called the Orange Men again. For the Orange, Mintz scores 21 points. Off the bench, Copeland played the whole game, ended up with 16, and Bell had 13. As for the Syracuse Orange, for North Carolina, R.J. Davis becoming is a reoccurring theme with 13 points. For the Syracuse Orange, for North Carolina, following him, Baycott with 16. Baycott ended up with 11 points, and there are 2 people, Ingram with 11 points, and also Washington with 11 points. Ingram had 10 rebounds. Washington had 2. And I'm not going to say I'd be remiss, but let's also give Withers his props with 10 points today and 6 rebounds. A rebound game from the state game. Give Withers his props with 10 points today and 6 rebounds. A rebound game from the state game. Final team stats look like this. Carolina ends up shooting 48.1% from the field to Syracuse 36.5. 3-point shooting, Carolina 26.9. They were 7 out of 26. Not a great shooting day from behind the arc, but shot just enough. Actually dominated in the paint. So 3-point, not hitting the 3-point shot didn't hurt us. Syracuse 4 of 19 for 21%. Free throw shooting, both teams shot pretty well. Syracuse 81%, Carolina 81.5, 22 out of 27. Syracuse 17 out of 21. Rebounding, Carolina definitely dominated that, 53 to 30. Assists, Carolina has 16 assists. Not bad, not bad. I wish they would get 20 assists a game. But here's another thing that slowed us down. Let me recant that. Since Syracuse went to the zone and stayed in that zone so long, I think that's what cut down on our assists. But still, 16, even going against the zone, that's good. That's good. Carolina had 13 steals, 4 blocks, turnovers. Now that we gotta cut down on the turnovers because it did get sloppy at times, but we did force Syracuse into 17 turnovers. Fast break points, that's looking good for the Heels this year. 20-9. Points in the paint, 58. Wow. Largest lead, 39. So Carolina, as the commentator said several times, was in blowout mode from the beginning of the game. Couple of sloppy areas at times, but got it back together and ended up winning this game going away. Carolina scores 103 points, 100-67. Hey, that's Carolina basketball again, ladies and gentlemen. Carolina basketball. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to jinx us by continuing the talk and me be overconfident. Don't want to do that. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to jinx us by continuing. What is Duke's record in the ACC? Duke's record is 3-1. We can take a look at that right here before we get out of here. In the ACC, Duke's record is 3-1. Here it is right here. We can take a look at that right here before we get out of here. Here it is right here. Carolina 5-1. Duke is 3-1. So State is 4-1. Carolina 5-1. Duke is 3-1. Was State playing when we were playing, or anyway? Yeah. State is 4-1. No. Okay, I got you. Anyway, Duke was in second place even earlier today, but right here it says that State now 4-1. Duke 3-1. Anyway, so Duke was in second place, but now it is North Carolina State, and Duke is under them. Yeah, things have changed. I think maybe State must have played today or something. Now it is North Carolina State. State must have played and beat someone, because they've just moved up to the second spot. Duke must be playing later on today. Let's see if I can find that information, because I don't see anything across the top. Let's see if I can find that information, because I don't see anything across the top. Yeah, I'm not seeing any information right there. No big deal, no big deal. But once again, thank you all for hanging out with Coach. Yeah, I'm not seeing any information right there. No big deal. Don't forget. But once again, thank you. If you don't mind, with Coach. For those people in here, especially my don't forget, my regulars and anyone else in here. Hey, it's a couple of guys I want you to check out. If you don't mind, stop through not Tar Heel Cape, but his name is Russ the Tar Heel. I'm pretty sure some of you have seen some of his work so far. He was at, last time I checked last night, he was at 977. Go over there. Listen, I'll vouch for him. He gets in detail in Carolina, everything. He is strictly Carolina. I'm talking Carolina Tar Heels. Strictly Carolina. He does a pre-post game before every game. That's football and basketball, so he's deep into it. He 23 subs away from having 1,000 subs. Help him reach that. And it's also another young guy who probably is better than all of us as far as knowing details. One of those guys that is just very highly intelligent. I think it's called the Best Sports Network. He was close to 9 something, probably like 950. He's been at it for a good 2.5, maybe even 3 years. And now he's finally getting to 1,000 subs. Go over there and help him out. He is a young guy. He does play-by-play on everything. basketball, football, doesn't have a specific team that I know of. I just think he likes sports, but he is very aware and up to date on all. I mean, anything he does a play-by-play on. This kid, like, he is 100% on top of what's going on. He does predictions and everything on sports. So hey, go check him out. I like to try to help people because I have people to help me. And for those who hadn't and don't know, other than my cousin Maddie, Aunt Maddie, in the Play-by-Play Society on YouTube, Valhalla Sports Network was the biggest helping me get to my 1,000. So hey, go check him out too, guys. Hey, I appreciate you, Tar Heel K. All right, guys. 6 people left in the chat. Hey, I thank you guys for being here today. Once again, we hate in YouTube. I do. I hate begging for likes. I'm not begging for likes. What I do is I thank people for hitting that like button. And if you don't mind helping me out, subscribing to the channel, because like I said, I'm still, everybody on YouTube always trying to get to certain goals. Well, my next goal is 2,000. Right now I'm at 1,700. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. I'm Coach Gary. I'm getting ready to get out of here, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, like Wednesday, Louisville, at the Dean Smith Center. Peace. I'm Coach Gary. I'm getting ready to get out of here, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, like Wednesday, at the Dean Smith Center.
Have you ever felt? Are you listening? Damn. Have you ever felt? Are you listening? Damn. Have you ever felt? Are you listening? Damn.